Ely, Nevada is open and safe all year long, and we hope to see you soon. I'm Samantha Chion. You may know me from the television show Spirit of Nevada, and I'm a girl that loves a good destination. I'm in Ely, Nevada, which is located on the eastern edge of the loneliest road in America. And I heard that Ely has it all. But what does Ely have? Well, I'm about to show you. Ely has an amazing mural and arts audio tour. The beautiful murals represent pivotal moments in Ely's history and includes the many individuals who worked hard to provide for their families here in Ely. There are 28 beautiful murals throughout Ely as you take a walk down this 11-block tour. And when you see one of these signs, all you have to do is take out your phone, dial the number, and let the audio tour do the rest. So when we came into Ely and we passed by the United by Our Children mural, I never thought that I would actually meet somebody whose face was painted on the mural. How does it make you feel to be such a huge part of the history of Ely?
Well, now that I'm older, it's exciting. It really is. And it's still exciting till this day. A lot of people really don't know that that's me, and they do not believe me. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel that I'm glad that I can represent the Native Americans. When I was younger, that was just a painting. I didn't know anything about it. Now that I'm getting older and more people are questioning it, I'm learning a lot more from it.
Whenever you look at a photo, it brings back a memory, right?
Yeah.
When you look through your photos. And being here in Ely and seeing all the different murals, it's kind of like traveling back in time. So for you to be on there, I just think is so remarkable, and to be a part of history, and it's going to continue for years and years, even though your kids are young now and they may not see the significance. I believe as time goes on, your heritage will continue to be remembered, especially by Ely.
I saw the sea. She bore her soul to me. I saw the sky. A silent scenery. I fear the worst. With the beggar's tongue, I pray the best is yet to come.
So far I've enjoyed the tour very much, getting to know the people and the history about the murals. And you were telling me a little bit about it all starts here at the White Pine Public Museum.
Right. This is the heart of the history of White Pine County. It's like a time capsule of everything we hold dear, to preserve the essence of all the different cultures that came to make White Pine County their home. And all throughout this museum are these treasures that relate to the natural history of the area, the honored tribes that lived here before miners and railroad workers came, the educational opportunities the kids had, what they did for fun, how they hunted and fed their families.
And you have the artifacts here preserved.
It's amazing. It's like it's right here in front of us. And you know, life happens so fast. So it's really nice that these artifacts are here to remind us of where it all started and where, and you know, how far we've come. It's just, it makes it all come together in this like wonderful merge of cultures that all work together, all were educated together.
And that's what Ely was built on,
Right.
different cultures.
Right, right.
I mean, we learned that in one of the murals that we were talking about earlier, where I got to meet the two individuals who
Right.
actually painted on
Right.
that children's mural.
Right. And as people were either recruited to come work here or they migrated here for other reasons, as they got to know each other, they built community. And that's how this strength of their convictions made White Pine County what it is today. So the Public Museum has this awesome outdoor exhibit space where we have
Look at this mining equipment right
actual
here.
genuine artifacts and equipment from the mines, from the railroad, old schoolhouses from Baker, Nevada.
Right back there.
Yeah, one-room schoolhouse, as it used to be. Even old jail cell 27. Watch
You
out.
all save everything.
Right. But over here is the 4th of July celebration mural that says it all about White Pine County's history. This depicts a turn of the century, 20th century, 4th of July celebration where every culture, no matter what country you were from, no matter when you arrived in White Pine County, you celebrated the 4th of July as a way to honor your American citizenship.
So this was a big deal.
This was a huge deal. Everyone came out. Obviously, you can see there was music, there was food, there were games. And this was a way for everyone to be unified and connect to their new homeland.
So when talking about the history of Ely, I think it's really important we begin with the bank because it's one of the first buildings here in Ely. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Absolutely. The First National Bank of Ely, we're a single unit bank. We're also the oldest bank in the state of Nevada. We were chartered in 1907. Was kind of in conjunction with the arrival of the railroad in '06 and the mining, which is really the mainstay of the economy here in the Ely area.
Well, I love the history of the bank building and seeing that there are two murals that are on the building. Where exactly are they located?
Well, the two murals, when they began the project in the early 2000s and came to the bank, we were thrilled, obviously, to do something for the community. And we had the perfect wall on the east side of the building here to accommodate those murals, so I'd be delighted to show those to you.
Wonderful, I can't wait to see
After
them.
you.
All right, thank you. These are it! Wow, look at the detail on them.
You know, they did a beautiful job. These two murals, as you can see from the lettering on the first mural, were done by a gentleman by the name of Chris Kreider. The first one was done in 2003. And the idea behind the murals, as far as the bank was concerned, was to paint something that was indicative of our history here, and particularly due to my heritage and that of my father's.
And you have an Italian heritage,
The Italian
correct?
heritage,
Yes.
absolutely. The first mural is the charcoal ovens. There's also interwoven the heritage of the Italian people, because the Italian people, who were prominent in this area, were the ones that did the charcoal ovens and made the coke, and the whole process, the idea was to burn the wood down to a charcoal form, and then you could use that charcoal in the mining, smelting process. And so this indicates the gentleman actually erecting the charcoal ovens. And the interesting story about this
Yeah.
that probably very few people know, when Chris was painting this in 2003, I had him come in the bank and into the conference room where there's a picture of the different presidents of the bank, and of course my father's picture was in there, and I said, I would like you to paint my father's
Wait, so,
depiction in the mural.
wow. So so this probably has to be a very special moment, not only to know that your heritage, right?
Absolutely.
And the fact is that it's on the side of your paint.
And every time I look at that, it reminds me of my dad. And of course,
How special.
the individual in the middle who's doing the gesture, which is common in the Italian world, that's basically a depiction of my dad.
Ely has a little something for everyone. Book your next trip at elynevada.net.